Hey team, in this video we will be analyzing the market for gold from 24 till 28 August from a technical perspective. In this we will be talking about the technical trading strategies which could be implemented in the market for the week ahead. So let's begin. We are currently on a 1 week chart and here we can draw an support trend line which is some around here. Let me draw that in zone so we do not caught up any fake breakouts. Here we can see that the market has tested this support trend line which is some around 1864 where we have given a signal to go long. However, this was formed a previous week. Now the current week we can see that the market has closed in an exhaustion candle, as we can see that the market is making an doji. Here we have seen that the opening price and the closing price are very near for this weekly candle, and we can see the high was made some around 2015 and the low was some around 1920, which means we have seen a move of some around 100 points in the market for the gold in 1 week tenure. Now we can see that the closing and the opening price was very close, and we have seen both bullish and bearish sentiments falling in the week. Now what we can see potentially according to this candlestick is that we can see that the market is in a choppy manner and there is no correct direction. Either if we see a break through this resistance trend line, this will indicate a bullish momentum entering in the market. However, if we see a break through this support trend line, this would indicate a bearish momentum entering in the market. Moreover, we can also see symmetrical triangles pattern. Let me remove my drawings. Let me just make support again. This was the support and this is the resistance, which we can see that the market has been respecting from quite a significant time, some around here. Let me draw that in zone so we do not caught up any fake breakouts. Here we can see the previous week candle has also tested this range, which is a very bullish signal, as we have seen that the market just tested this. Let me zoom in. As the market just tested this resistance zone, turning into a support zone, and we have seen an pop-up upwards, closing upwards from this support trend line. Thus, this suggests that we can see a continuation of bullish momentum in the market, as we have previously seen. Moreover, we can see a regular bearish divergence being formed. Let me remove my drawings. Here the market is making an higher high move. Some around here. Market is making a higher high move. However, the indicator is making an lower high move from some around here till some around here. This suggests we can, or the indicator is making a double top on the RSI. So what we can suggest by looking this divergence is that we can potentially see the bearish momentum entering in the market, as suggested when the market has making the recent highs, and we have seen a significant bearish momentum entering in the market. Now what we can expect is that if we see a break through this resistance zone, we can expect that the market divergence, the divergence which we have seen, which is a regular bearish divergence, can be over after break through this resistance zone or this resistance trend line. If we see market closing above this resistance trend line, we can potentially see that the bullish momentum which we have seen some around here and some around here in the market can return, and we can see a higher high move in the market. Now going on in a smaller time frame, on a 1-day chart, let me remove my drawings. Here, coming on the 1-day chart, we can again spot a ascending channel. The support of the ascending channel would be some around from 1454 till some around 1939. This is the support trend line. Here clearly we can analyze that the market, whenever retested, let me zoom in so it's easy. So we can clearly analyze that whenever the market bounce off from the support trend line, we have seen a higher high move in the market, and then when the market retested, we can see it as a major support zone. Let me draw it in zone so we do not caught up any fake breakouts in the future. This would be the support. Let me change its color to blue. So whenever we see that the market retested this support zone, we have seen a higher high move, as we can analyze some around here. Then again we can see that the market retested this support zone. Then we have seen a higher high move from some around 1774. We have seen a higher high move in the market as highlighted by this arrow till some around 1810. This suggests that we have seen, or this suggests that this support zone is a very major support zone, and we can expect that the market usually respect this support zone. Thus, as a trader, as a technical trader, we can take the advantage of this point. Moreover, the resistance would be some around from 1746 till some around here. Let me draw that. Now here we can draw the resistance, which would be some around here. As now analyzing the resistance zone, whenever we see that the market retested this resistance, we have seen a bearish momentum entering in the market. In the near future, when we see that the market has tested this resistance, we have seen a huge bearish reversal kicking in the market and taking the support some around 1859 to 1857. Then again we have seen some bullish momentum entering in the market, taking the support of this major support zone, and again we have seen a bearish momentum entering in the market. Now moreover, we have drawn the support zone, we have analyzed the ascending channel being formed. Now we can draw a symmetrical triangle being also formed. Let me highlight that. This would be the support of the symmetrical triangle, some around here, and this would be the resistance. Now further in the video, we will go in deep analysis, and we will tell you where we should go or where we should trigger a long or a sale position by analyzing this symmetrical triangle and ascending triangle. So now moving forward in the analysis, now we are moving towards the 4-hourly chart. Let me remove my drawings. Now in 4-hourly chart, here we can draw a major support zone. Let me zoom in. Now why I call this zone as in support zone, let me first redraw that. Here and some around here. Okay, now I call it as a major support zone is due to the fact whenever we see that this support zone is in range of some around 1921 till some around 1909. Whenever here, as we can see on the screens, whenever the market tested this zone, we have seen an higher high move entering in the market, higher high move. And again we can see that the market retested this support zone, bearish momentum entering in the market. However, we can see that it fake breakout downwards. However, afterwards we see a recovery, a fine recovery. Again now currently again we can see that the market has been retesting this support zone. That would be a great opportunity to go long. Thus, our stop losses should be placed just below this support zone, which would be somewhere around 1854. Now coming forward, what we can analyze the technical trading strategy is that we can also see an descending channel being formed. This is the resistance of the channel and this would be the support of the channel. Here we can see that the market is quite in range bound territory, testing the resistance somewhere around 1988, then testing the support somewhere around 1959, breakout upwards, a breakout downwards somewhere around here, then a breakout upwards, market taking the support, then again in breakout upwards, retesting the support. We can see this isn't a very major kind of pattern, technical pattern. However, we can take the opportunity as the market whenever is seeing a major bullish move. We can see that the market retested some around here. Again, whenever the market we have seen a major bullish move some around 1935 till some around 2014, we have seen a retest from here. Now again we can see that the market has been retesting. Now what we can expect is that we can expect a higher high move. Now going on in 2-hourly chart, here what we can see are regular bearish divergence. Let me remove my drawings. No. Market from around 1928 till some around 1913, we have seen that the market has been trading in a lower low range. However, meanwhile we can see that the indicator is trading in a higher low range. This suggests that we are experiencing a regular bullish divergence, which is a very strong bullish indicator. This suggests that we can this theory of regular bullish divergence suggests that we can see an higher high move in the market and we can head towards our recent highs. Now going on a higher time frame on a 4-hourly chart. Now we will be list downing all the technical patterns which we have analyzed so far under the category of bullish and bearish. First, analyzing the bearish patterns, technical patterns which we have analyzed is the first bearish pattern is the regular bearish divergence on a weekly chart, and the second and the last bearish pattern was the descending channel on the 4-hourly chart. Now coming on the bullish patterns which we have analyzed so far are support trend line on a weekly chart, symmetrical triangle breakout, then market retesting its resistance trending into a support, a strong bullish pattern made on a weekly time frame. Then the third bullish pattern is the ascending channel. The fourth bullish pattern is the symmetrical triangle again on a daily chart, support trend line on daily chart. Then on a 4-hourly chart we have seen major support zone being test. Then the seventh bullish pattern is the resistance trend line. Then the eighth bullish pattern is the regular bullish divergence. Now coming forward, what a trader should do for going on a 1-day chart. Now coming on what a trader should do and where we should trigger our long and short positions for the gold from 24 till 28 August. So let's begin. Let me draw the support trend line again. This would be the support. This would be the resistance. This would be, here we have completed our support zone. This would be the resistance. Now going on an 4-hourly chart. This would be the symmetrical triangle pattern. Let me change its color to red. This would be the resistance, and this would be the support. Now coming on what a trader should do. Here we have analyzed all the things in a deep manner. Now we would be only and only bearish for the gold if we see a break through this support, this inner support trend line, which is in range of somewhere around 1922 till somewhere around 1914, and a break through this support trend line, which is in range of somewhere around 1915 till somewhere around 1894. Thus, if we see on a daily time frame, if the market break through this support zone, we can opt for a short position for the gold on a retest towards the support, turning into a resistance with our entry trigger point for the short, with our take profit, with our stop losses just placed above the support zone, with our take profit would be placed some around just above the recent lows. This trade will give an extra reward of approx 1:1. However, this bearish scenario is very less likely to be taken place, and I will not be taking any short position for the gold until I see a retest towards here, towards an range of somewhere 1904 till somewhere around 1920, and the market hold that range, or we have seen a choppy move in the market, rather we see a higher high breakout again in the market. Thus this would be a very risky trade to go for the gold. Now coming on the bullish scenario, as we have analyzed all the technical patterns and the technical strategies, is that we are more bullish, and from 10 out of 8 patterns which we have analyzed are bullish patterns, suggesting us that we can expect a bullish momentum in the market. Thus I would be looking to go long some around 1926 on and test towards this support trend line. On a test towards this support trend line, which is in range of 1922, with our stop losses would be just placed below this support trend line, and our take profit or our first take profit would be placed on this resistance zone, which is some around 1975, and our final take profit would be this recent highs. Let me show you in that in a diagrammatical way. Our entry trigger point would be in a range of some around 1925 till 1923, with our stop losses just placed below the support trend line, which is some around 1974, with our first take profit of this resistance zone, which is some around 1975. This trade will give an extra reward of approx 1:1. Then our second take profit would be of this resistance zone or this recent highs. Let me highlight that. would be of this recent highs, which we have highlighted here, which is somewhere around 2013. Thus, we are more bullish on the gold with our stop losses placed somewhere around 1872, with our take profit of some around 1977, and some around first take profit some around 1975, and our second take profit of some around 2010. If you are new to the channel, so do consider subscribing, and if you like my technical analysis on gold, so do consider giving it a thumbs up, and comment below to tell me whether this analysis was helpful for you. Thanks for watching.